Hello YouTube. We are going to review this battery box and turn it into a 620 amp hour battery, if you can believe that, with four 620 amp hour 3.2 cells from EVE. So check it out. This is an EEL battery box. We really like them. I'm going to take the cover off. So we will put you right here while I do that so you can see, and then we'll see what's inside. Okay, here we go. And this is what we got. We've got a couple different boxes. Looks like the BMS. I'm gonna say this is a computer screen right here, or the screen for the BMS. And then this, I will say, is all of the screws and things like that, wires, blah, blah, blah. Let's take this off and get this out. Like that. So we'll get this thing all taken apart here. Pretty fancy the way they do this with the PCP board. So inside we've got all the foam like this. Pretty cool for the batteries. And then we have our plastic that goes in between each of the cells and lines the box. We'll get to that. All right, I will get back with you as soon as I take this the rest of the way apart, and we'll get more into it. Okay, I'm back, and through the magic of YouTube cameras, or probably some other magic too, I actually have a couple of these boxes at a couple different stages. So I grabbed a brand new box that was already opened, took the cells out because I wanted to show you putting the cells in, all those things. Here is one that is completely done, right here. Good looking stuff, huh? Anyways, so when you take the cover off, this is what you're left with. Here's your cover. When you remove this, this is what holds the battery, the cells in, this little plate here. All right, so you take the screws out. And you can pull this out. And then we can line the box with this stuff right here. So we are going to unwrap this right here. And then we're going to line the box with the boards. And there's different size boards for this. As you can see, this matches the side, so we'll put those there. Looks like we have a couple of those, and then we have the long ones that go in between the cells right here. So, but the first one we put in is the very bottom, and then we grab these and we put them on each side. Gotta kind of make it work because they want to fall over. And we should have one of the ones that goes between the cells, a little longer for the back. So put those in. And there we go. And then, since I've done this before, here's the cells. We're going to grab the first cell, carry it over here. And we are going to put it in place like that. All right. But when we're doing this, the negative side of the very first cell that goes in has to go to the back right corner. And I know this because I built other batteries. They do have instructions on these, and they will send them to you. Since I built a couple of these, I didn't need those instructions, but that is the protocol. You go negative the first one, positive, negative, positive. So that is how you do that. I'm going to put the camera over here so I can... All right, I'm back. I put the camera over here so you can see me putting the cells in. We are only going to use these in between the cells. They supplied foam, but I think it's too tight of a fit. So we're going to use just these between each cell. Okay, we're back. So we've got it here. If you put the foam in between, you can see right now, I'm right here flush. But if I put the foam in between all of these, I built these in the past, and it's just too thick. So I don't like using that. I will stick one piece of foam to each side of this, and then put it on. But that's as much as I do. So I will get back with you after this is all tightened up and we go to the next step. All right, let's show you what comes with this kit. This is a box of all the bus bars. They're very nice. They have threaded little screws there, and that is for your balance leads. So these are very nice. We have 3 of these. All right, then we've got your cables. These are pretty stout cables. You got the 3 ends on here that connect to the BMS. the one that goes to the battery post, or the battery lug. Got that. And you got another one. Again, goes to the other side of the BMS. And then to your battery. Something else that's pretty cool. Just look at the kit they send you with the nuts and the bolts. It's pretty nice. Gives you everything individually packed so that you can put everything and keep it organized. Put it together. Then we got this beefy T-class fuse. Look at that. And this will go right here on your positive and connect here like that after we put the battery box front on. But these are your terminals. They're pretty nice, high quality. And then we have this that connects to the BMS. And they give you all these things, but yeah, I don't think they're necessary, so we don't use those. But we're going to connect all this up, and we're not going to show you how we do that. It's a long process. You don't really need to see it. But there we go. Get back with you in a bit. Say when.
When?
All right. Hey, so we're back. Now we've got everything done. You can see fuse is on, ready to hook up terminals, which are here. So we're going to hook that up. We're going to plug everything in to the BMS, and we will start right here with plugging this in. And this slips right in here. Like that. And then we plug this into the PCB board. Tight. Now we're going to plug in our monitor right here. We're going to hold it from this side so we don't pop it out. That's in there. And now we're going to plug these in. Okay. And let's put this on. I think this has to go underneath. Like that. Clean everything up. But we need to grab the screws. Okay. I have to do some modifying to this. See how it's not fitting?
Is it all the way back here?
Yes. So,
Because that washer, huh?
Well, actually, I think we're gonna be all right. But this is the last steps. Picking these up. And we're gonna get these nice and tight. I'll come back and torque them. Now that we've got everything where we want it, we'll tape those down to the cells, or temperature probes we'll tape to the cells. That's how I do it. And we'll do that in a little bit. So pretty much done with this. We really like these. That's the screen. Kind of like it. It looks like a dashboard. But there you go. It's an EDL battery kit. We think it's one of the best. It's definitely the best we've used. We really like them. They're easy to put together. Everything's in the kit. They're quality, and they're just nice to work with. They use JK BMSs. The app is nice. I'd go through the app, but that's a whole nother 20 minutes of, boring you. So this is about the kit. This is it. We really like it. And there you go.